You are listening to Wrestling is Too Much Fun. My name is AJ, aka The Visionary.
And my name is Chiz, aka the head baddie in charge.
As usual, we're bringing you all the latest news and reviews from the world of wrestling. So let's get into the breaking news. After being fired from AEW in September 2023, CM Punk has returned to WWE at the Survivor Series event on November the 25th, 2023.
It was his first official WWE appearance since 2014.
Philip Jax Brooks, CM Punk, Coca-Cola Pepsi Max Punk, Chicago Made Punk, CM Bloody Punk, CM G-Wagon 2023 Punk is officially back in the E. Chids, what are you saying about this?
I just think that this man is out of his mind. He's just doing things for doing things' sake, honestly. Like, jumping from AEW to a place that you didn't want to go back to. I mean, he said he's changed. I don't know how much he's changed. This whole thing is actually crazy, but everybody knows that I love CM Punk, and like the fact that it happened on my birthday was even crazier. I still can't believe it, honestly.
CM Punk's return might just be the greatest return that I have ever witnessed in the 21st century. This man not only had one, but two monumental returns in two of the biggest companies known to man right now. As much as I popped for the AEW return, I popped harder for the WWE return because growing up, there was a sense of belief that CM Punk would never, ever return to the WWE. Even some of the promos that he shot in AEW, you had that sense where he's not going to return.
In terms of wrestlers that I'd love to see CM Punk face in the WWE, Seth Rollins is clearly one of them. There's clearly tension between these two, so they have to go at it. Drew McIntyre is another one. I feel like this match will just be something fascinating to watch. I don't know why, but Logan Paul would be very interesting. And of course, Roman Reigns. That one's going to be an interesting one.
I want to see Seth Rollins, when he's ready to face CM Punk, to come out looking like the Young Bucks, come out looking like Hangman, Adam Page, even come out looking like Kenny Omega. I want to see it, and I'm here for it. I would love to see him face LA Knight. Definitely, I think these two can have like a verbal barrage of some sort. You know, LA Knight has been speculated to not be the most nicest guy backstage. And I think they can definitely work on that. CM Punk can put him in his place. I was once like you, and I've been here, and I've been there, and I don't want you to end up like me. And, so, you know, something like that. I think it could definitely work. And obviously, number 3 being Roman Reigns. That is CM Punk's main event in WrestleMania. That needs to happen. I want to see it. Everybody wants to see it. I mean, not everybody wants to see it, but I want to see it. And I'm the voice for everyone. So, Triple H, book it.
Do I think that CM Punk is going to behave himself in the WWE? That is an interesting question. I don't know if CM Punk and behaving himself goes in the same sentence, but we shall see what happens.
I don't want CM Punk to behave himself in the WWE. I want him to be as controversial, as trashy, as shady as he could be. It's time for the Rock and Suck Your Mum review.
So AJ, what match are we looking at this week?
This week, we're reviewing Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland in a Texas death match from AEW Full Gear on November the 18th, 2023. Chids, what are you saying about this?
My thoughts on the build-up between Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland. This is a build-up. There's passion, there's heat, there's drama, there's action. There's so much into it that you can't even contain all of it. Like, I feel like Swerve versus Hangman is a feud, a blood feud, in fact, that needed to happen. And it just, I can't even explain it in words. It was so engrossing to watch. It was amazing.
The build-up to Adam Page versus Swerve was fantastic. Honestly, one of my favorite storylines in AEW at the moment, what I really enjoyed the most was the home invasion type promos. You know, this is homage back to the good old days when Kane was invading people's homes, when Stone Cold was invading hospitals. This gives me that nostalgic feeling, and the way they did it the way they gave a modern adaptation to it was fantastic. My favorite part was when Swerve pulled up to Adam Hangman Page's house and took his child's picture off that fridge and looked over his cot. That shocked me because I sensed a deep kind of hatred for Swerve, but this was such an effective heel move. It just made it top notch.
This match was so insane. Strickland doing the JML driver, which is like a tiger driver with Hangman having glass on his back. That's insane. Hangman drinking Swerve's blood, insane. TMZ had to even cover it. The tombstone onto the board of barbed wire, insane. There was so much insanity that happened in this match. I couldn't even focus on it too much. I was going insane.
There was quite a few spots in this match that were fantastic for me. First and foremost, Swerve's entrance. I just felt proud as a black person to see such black excellence in the form of hip-hop. Prince Nana's iconic dance at the beginning, it just made me feel so happy, but also it represented that cockiness from Swerve's side. This is my swag, this is my arena, and I'm gonna own everything on that level, and I just loved it. Hangman stapling his child's picture on Swerve's face and then ripping it off. Say no more. Brutality. Creative brutality is what I love to see. I like the fact that Hangman stapled Swerve, but Swerve was showing light work, no reaction. In fact, he stapled himself. Fantastic. Then Hangman's power driver into the barbed wire chair. Another spot that I love. Swerve's 450 splash with shattered glass on Hangman's back. Talk about putting your body on the line. And finally, Swerve taking the win after choking Hangman out with a steel chain. Fantastic ending.
I can't lie, as much as I enjoyed the majority of this match, the finish kind of let me down a little bit. Again, I'm not a big fan of interference in matches, especially big matches like this. Brian Cage having to come out to help Swerve, it was so unnecessary. Prince Nana's little thing, so unnecessary. All I wanted was Hangman versus Swerve by themselves, and I couldn't even get that. But Swerve won, so at the end of the day, I'm happy.
The finish of this match, honestly, fantastic. Loved the way it was executed. Loved that Swerve took the win after choking out Hangman with the steel chain on the turnbuckle. Creative finish. It had people on the edge of their seats because people were looking at the fact that, is Hangman going to tap out? Is Hangman going to break out? He didn't. He reached his limit. And to see Swerve have that moment where he was just happy that it was all over, because he too, you could tell, reached his limit, but he fought through. Fantastic finish, fantastic match. The physicality between these two, the storytelling, the psychological warfare, everything was top notch. I can't even give this match any type of negative rating whatsoever. It rocked hard. I loved it so much.
So AJ, Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland from AEW Full Gear 2023. Does it rock or suck?
This match rocked.
You can watch Swerve Strickland versus Hangman Adam Page from AEW Full Gear on Fight TV.
Thank you for listening to Wrestling is Too Much Fun. Please remember, the world of wrestling is huge. So no matter what floats your boat, there's something for you. Like I always say, wrestling is too much fun to argue about. Wrestling is Too Much Fun is hosted by yours truly, Angela Johnson, aka AJ the Visionary.
And me, Chids, aka the head baddie in charge. Follow Wrestling is Too Much Fun on social media at official WITMF.
Produced by Unedited and Breaking Atoms.